Hi, this is Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Hosea Stewart. This is obviously a big week for heavyweight boxing with Anthony Joshua fighting Oleksandr Usyk, which we'll start with. We obviously caught up in Newcastle before your fight with Franklin Ignatius, which we're going to talk about as well. But obviously, as soon as we've got the heavyweight fight, it makes sense. You're a heavyweight. Let's start off with that. I think this first fight or this second fight is more exciting than the first. How do you kind of expect this second fight to go with obviously all the new factors coming in to it? Obviously, new trainers. It is a rematch. Is AJ going to go for the KO, etc.?
I think it's going to be a firefight. There's a lot on the line for both guys. Obviously, Usyk's got his new belts. He wants to keep that status, and he's fighting with the country on his back basically. AJ wants to get it all back. He wants to make history, free time. The Ring magazine's being thrown in the mix now as well. So there's a lot of weight, on the line for this fight. But I can see it being a firefight, and obviously, I got to be back in AJ 100%. So I see a big performance coming.
Yeah, most people around AJ are kind of going with the aggression tactic. AJ now has to go out there with, like you say, with more fire. So if Usyk matches that, then you're completely right. Everyone's saying Usyk's a bit heavier as well. He didn't show anything of the open workouts. But if Usyk comes in heavier, how would AJ or how should AJ manage that?
Just be smart about it, but again, still be the bigger man. Not physically, he's just strong anyway. Like, we see him from the first fight. There's not a great deal that he caught him with, but when he did catch Usyk, he split his head open. It hurt him a few times, and that was after just letting his hands go. So if he came in there with the aggression, put his punches together, doubled up on it, it's gonna look rough, man. So yeah, man, I'm excited. Just as a boxing fan, I'm gassed for this week.
Yeah, you inspired him obviously before. What did you learn from those sessions?
How he takes himself from one stage to the next level in a matter of couple. The first week is good. Heavyweight world champion, or two-time world champion at the time. Looks solid, sharp and everything, but compared to 5 weeks later, 6 weeks later, and then the last week of camp, different animal. So seeing that first time, and this is a much bigger fight, you can tell he's going to be a lot more hungry for this fight. I think he kind of knew he would have beat Pulev. It was a dangerous fight, but I guess in his head he knew that shouldn't threaten him. Whereas this fight, the guy's already beat him. He's coming to beat him again.
Yeah.
So a lot more. Let me prove it then. Let me show. There's a lot more firing. So I can just see how we would have took it from one level to the next. So I just want to see that on Saturday now.
Yeah, I think we've got a big American audience on Seconds Out, but obviously a core UK audience as well. So a lot of people don't want to see him win, but I'll go out there and say I do. Obviously, I hope he becomes free time. What do you think happens? Will it be a stoppage? I'm sure you'll back the Brit, but how do you think this fight ends?
Either way, I don't think it's going the distance, but I do favour AJ in a firefight. You can tell he's got that natural fighting, and people say, "Oh, he's chin." But it's chin. How many times has he been dropped?
Not
and against Klitschko.
Yeah.
Buckled a few times. You never know. That could be nerves. That could be off balance. You can't look too much into somebody buckling a little bit. It's a minor thing. Where boxing, you get punched by anybody 14 stone and above. Something will happen, but I think he's got it in him to go in there, have a tear up, and I think I'd favour him in the exchanges one. So
yeah,
but again, because Usyk's no joke. Clearly, he's showing it in the amateurs, showing it in the pros as a cruiserweight, and now we're showing it as a heavyweight. So we'll have to see on the night. But obviously, like I said, I'm back in AJ.
Yeah, it's good to hear, man. I'm looking forward to obviously in Saudi Arabia. The first one on Sky Sports, or the last one on Sky Sports, but we're going to start after paying DAZN pay-per-view, which will be weird as well soon. But yeah, let's start on your career. Obviously, I was in Newcastle a few weeks ago. There was a rivalry, if we will. While the fight was going on, you could tell there was kind of emotion towards Franklin. It was a draw in the end. How did you come out of that fight feeling?
Yeah, frustrated. Because, like I said, I believe I won. Still do. The team did, and a lot of people outside did as well. But regardless of anyone else, the result's done. I can't keep going back and forth on it. I can see where I let it slip on my part, and I could have just stuck to my game plan a bit more, not get so drawn in, and But obviously, you learn that with experience. Like I said, I'm 3 fights in now. I've been off a long layout, so yeah, we're just building that momentum, getting busy, taking each fight as they come.
Do you feel like that will help you in the future, like you say, having a fight like that with the experience you got? Although it's obviously not a good thing at the moment, it can come in many different forms, blessings in disguise. Do you feel as
Yeah.
if you've already learned more than if you would have coasted against someone else who wasn't as much of a close, just for the sake of it, I guess a 50-50. Would you have learned more off of this fight than just fighting any guy getting the win?
Not necessarily, because
Oh,
face nothing different that I haven't been against.
okay.
Giving it a bit more of a go, but yeah, like I said in many interviews before the fight goes how I let it go. If I stop him because I've done what I need to do. If it goes against, either way, I've done what I need to do. If I let the fight slip or whatever, it's down to me and my mistakes. Nothing to do with him. So I know that in myself, I could have done a lot better, 100 times better. But like I say, you learn through that with experience. Get out there, keep busy, keep sparring top level people, and then when it comes to being in the ring, it becomes second nature again, where you can just flow through it and just get the job done with.
How much does that frustrate you then, knowing it was you, like you say, it was whether you turned up or not? How much does that frustrate you then, knowing that it obviously was a draw in the end?
Not too much, because I know certain things I did do very well. Stuck to the game plan most parts, but the parts that did fall to rough and just get a bit too drawn in, and let him get away with silly things. That's where I'm like, those are the times where I need to be switched on, still keeping it on a level, but again, we learn from it, man.
Yeah, of course. What are you going to be doing next? I know there will be talks of obviously a rematch with Franklin. Is that something that you're looking at doing now or down the line? What's the latest with the next step?
I don't mind, it's whatever my team bring to me. I'll fight him next. I'll fight him in 2 fights, 1 fight, whenever the opportunity presents itself. That's why I've got my team around me. My manager, my coach, promoter, etc. Close people around me, where they help guide my career in the right direction, make the right moves. I just turn up, get the job done in the gym, turn up on fight and get it done there as well. So yeah, whenever it comes, and either way, it's got to be done though, regardless.
Yeah. Big H, thank you for doing this Zoom call. I look forward to seeing you in the ring again. I enjoyed the last fight, although it obviously didn't go your way per se. It was entertaining, which is obviously a big thing in the heavyweight division as well. So that's one thing that you can take away from it.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like, we're here to entertain, and I want to be involved in all the big fights. There's a lot of good heavyweights coming up now. It's exciting time, so it's good to be a part of it. And obviously, ideally, you want to be the one at the top, man. So you just got to keep working towards that.
Yeah, no better way to end it. Thank you for your time, bro.
Respect, man, every time.